Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony from the side. Our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for Keldon Johnson.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Vassell in the wing along with Johnson. Wembanyama is the center with Sohan next to him. And it's Jones in at the point. And for the Lakers, the wing pairing, Reeves with LeBron. Anthony Davis is out there with Christian Wood. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. And we know, Greg, most of the talk coming into this game focused on the front court matchup. A lot of talent in the low post here.
And, you know, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
Now here's James driving in, lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
And one of those players who will not be denied. LeBron's so strong inside.
Jones, the pass to Sohan. Here's Wembanyama. 6 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by Wood. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Wood, a screen on Jones. Here's Russell. And he gets it to go from the high post.
Boy, fantastic job that time cashing in from the mid-range by Russell. He understands when to pick his spots from the mid-range area.
And one thing you respect about Russell, his ability to get the rock in the hoop.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, he puts points on the board in bunches. No matter what uniform he's wearing, this guy is a legitimate lethal scorer.
And going old school on him, Johnson with the mid-range, a rarity in today's NBA.
Davis with a screen on Jones. Russell passes to Davis. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Spurs have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Wembanyama, a screen. Jones kicks to Vassell. Jacks up a 3. And it's Sohan missing. Lakers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Davis in the corner. LeBron James on the wing. Russell against Jones. To the paint. Here's Davis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Davis has got his second bucket.
Red hot so far. 4 for 4. Cooking with gas. Couldn't draw it up any better.
Pass to Vassell. Spurs working the ball around now. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
And looking now at some numbers for James. The past month has been surreal. Putting up 26 points per, 7 assists and 7 rebounds. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo. I mean, keeps the ball moving and, of course, finds the open man.
Now, here is Russell. Turned in an outstanding game against Golden State.
Well, I tell you, Russell looking very comfortable taking on aggressive defense and getting the job done. That's good focus on his part.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Jones against Russell. Passes it to Johnson. There's the 3. Christian Wood grabs the rebound. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
When you think about the Spurs, Greg, it's hard to believe how long Greg Popovich has been at the helm, isn't it?
And it's hard to imagine another team will have the stability at head coach that the Spurs have had. Not too many coaches last decades anymore.
Lakers leading by 6. Davis with a screen on Jones. Russell passes to Davis. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
59 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And now the first timeout call here for the Spurs. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
I mean, it's a big-time victory when you can just storm back like they did. Didn't have a good first half, but completely outdid themselves, particularly in that 3rd quarter.
Attention fans, time right now to ice up the Lakers ice squad. Let's hear some noise.
And the Lakers making a change here. Hayes is checked in. The Spurs also changing it up. Collins checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Osman comes in for Johnson. And Devontae Graham subbed in for Trey Jones. Here's Graham. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, I'm old and old school, but seeing the mid-range used by Graham, it illustrates there's still value in taking these shots.
Now, here is Russell. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Spurs trail by 6. Pass to Graham. Now the pass to Collins. And here is Vassell. No good on the triple. Here's Reeves. He's guarded by Collins. Drills the three-pointer.
The former 2nd overall pick has really worked on his passing. That was an outstanding find by Russell.
Fires the 3. Vassell, no good. And that does it for the first quarter. Lakers on top, up 9. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break.
6.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Lakers.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And another thing coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds that time. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Christian Wood.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
At the guard positions, Russell and Reeves. Up and forward, the star pairing of LeBron and Davis. And it's Hayes in at the 5. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Goes up to the stripe. 4 on the clock. Here's Branham. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
And Clark, for years, the Lakers have been the premier destination for free agents. Think that's still the case now?
I do. I mean, it's still Los Angeles. The history of the Lakers is one of the premier franchises in the league along with the Celtics. So I think cap room is the driver, though. That's always the great equalizer in this day and age. And I think that helps keep some of the small market teams in the game as well.
And it's off from three-point range. Los Angeles leading by 7. Russell finds Davis. Los Angeles with another miss. And so Graham will bring it up for San Antonio. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Collins, good.
Nice pass from the point guard. Graham there loves getting the ball over to his open teammates.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. There's the pick. Russell with it. He's picked up by Collins. Russell passes to Hayes. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Sohan's checked in, and Keldon Johnson subbed in for Jetty Osman.
What's up?
And that one misses. Hey, Special K, in your playing days, you were such a strong defender. Who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Hey, I appreciate the love, partner, but strong defender attached to my name back in the day would not mix well, if we're talking truth. But I will tell you, the hardest guy I had to deal with was Bernard King. He gave me fits. He was relentless in his pursuit of the pumpkin. They ran a bunch of stuff for him when he was playing for the Knicks, and that dude could put it in the basket.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Victor Wembanyama has studied all the greats, and one in particular, Kobe Bryant. He says, I know all his stats and records, but mostly I admired his state of mind and his philosophy and his approach to the game. When I suffer, when I have a doubt, I wonder what Kobe would have done. And I know he would have done more, so I'm going back to it. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Smooth finish inside by LeBron.
For all his strength and power, James can also be extremely graceful, throwing off the defender with a really nice move there.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And with Tim Duncan, David Robinson, Greg, the legendary Spurs big man of days gone by, does that, do you think, add pressure for Victor Wembanyama?
Maybe a bit, but he also has the resources of the same great organization behind him, and that's what'll help.
We've got a lineup change here for the Lakers. Then for the Spurs, Zach Collins comes in for Wembanyama. And it's Vassell in for Devontae Green. Collins dishes to Jones from outside the arc. Shot by Collins, no good.
And, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
And that one's good. Hachimura.
Just solid with the jump shot. Hachimura helps your offense in a number of ways. In that case, spacing the floor.
Spurs trail by 12. Outside, Jones. Feeds it to Collins. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Collins has got his second bucket tonight.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Hachimura with a screen on Jones. Dinwiddie for three. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Jones. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Zach Collins.
First team foul. Spurs substitution. Number 1. Victor Wembanyama.
Johnson outside. Wembanyama sets a screen for Johnson. Shot clock at 5. His 3-pointers off the mark. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Hachimura finds Wood. Lakers working the ball around now. Here's Christie. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
There's 25 seconds left in the first half. Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Vassell. Stolen by Prince. And here's the fast break. Here's Hachimura. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
And so it's Los Angeles taking a 19-point lead into the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what do you think was the main issue during the first half?
We didn't make shots.
Thank you for that insightful analysis, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings.
Looking at San Antonio, they haven't looked intimidating thus far. The hunger to improve just isn't there. That worries you. I'm starting to feel that this team needs a culture change.
And pivoting back to our first half here, goes without saying, a lot to like for the Lakers.
Well, they're inflicting major damage from downtown, shooting with a lot of confidence. And on the other side, that defense looks frustrated.
Frustrated? You mean a little bit crispy? I can smell it. Barbecue chicken time.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at James, what a contribution.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Here's Dinwiddie on the court for San Antonio. The guard pair are Jones and Vassell. The forwards for him, Johnson and Sohan. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5, down low. Connects from 3-point range. Wood's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Lakers. And San Antonio shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. To the left wing. They get a hand on it. And now here's Prince, the fast break opportunity. Rebound San Antonio.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Man, I can't believe He blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Vassell against Christie. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Man, you look at the hype surrounding Wembanyama. Greg, it's unreal.
One of the best prospect profiles really since LeBron. Almost unfair to try and live up to the expectations, but he's got the tools to be one of the best to ever play. That's one for their first four to start the second half.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, of course, these young Spurs are coached by one of the all-time great coaches in Greg Popovich. Keldon Johnson says of Pop, he's around here smiling and excited each and every day. To have him along with us is big. And Popovich gives them confidence. Devin Vassell said, as long as we play together and we play the right way, we'll have a chance to win every game. Kevin?
And having you-know-who helps too, right? Wembanyama makes things happen. David, thanks. San Antonio calls timeout.
And turn your attention to one. It's your Lakers Ice Squad.
And with this chance, let's quickly go to our rookie leaderboard and find out who the top assist men are among the first-year players. Victor Wembanyama, third.
A number of gifted passers entering the NBA this season, and he's right up there among the very best. I like what I've seen from him as a distributor.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Los Angeles leading by 21. They set the pick. Here's Vincent. A three-pointer off the mark. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Jones, no luck.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Davis with a screen on Jones. Reddish kicks to Hayes. Pass to Vincent. Just 5 to shoot. From past the arc. Hands it from downtown. Vincent's got his first 3 points of the game.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is...
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
His great length really helps AD defensively.
Here's Rex. Good, and the assist goes to James.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Vassell. Still yet to score. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Out to the right wing. Nice ball movement by San Antonio.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. Strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Jones, the pass to Vassell. Wembanyama sets a screen for Johnson. And nothing is falling for him right now.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
LeBron kicks to Hayes. LeBron outside. Davis sets a screen. Here's Reddish. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Again, the miss by the Spurs.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Wembanyama. Misses from short range. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We come back right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The wing pairing, Reeves with LeBron. Good out there with Davis, and it's Russell in a point. That's the Laker 5.
He could have walked to the basket.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the three. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
And these days, you know, Clark, the trade for a star player takes a stockpile of draft picks, doesn't it?
Well, that seems to be the one way you can assure yourself of getting a proven star somewhere in the area of his prime. You know, and it doesn't always work out for both parties. Teams typically, in that case, would have to mortgage a bit of their future to get a player of that caliber. So it is tilted towards more risk than reward in most of those scenarios.
Graham with the bucket.
Clearly, Graham is fired up right now. Had to answer that last three shots.
Graham against Russell. And stolen by Wembanyama. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Collins. Great D that time from Davis.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Suns at Footprint center in Phoenix. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Branham, the pass to Graham. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. To the wing on the left. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That is his first foul of the game. So, Clark, we know you're very familiar with the college game. How do you think the one-and-done rule has worked out so far?
You know, not as it was intended to, Kevin. I mean, in some ways, the chance to see guys like Durant and others play in college for a year was better than not having them there. But I think it's also created this expectation that if you're not a one-and-done, that you've somehow failed. And that's detrimental to the psyche of young players.
Here's Wembanyama. No good on the quick three. Here's Reeves, covered by Vassell. Reeves the pass to Davis. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Spurs have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Jones, no luck. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Davis with a screen on Jones. Over to the left wing. Davis down low, working on Jones, and they double up Davis, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Here we are looking around the NBA. Greg, it feels like there's more parity amongst teams than ever before.
No dominant team has been the favorite every year, and that can all change, though, in a heartbeat. Every so often, a dynasty can be born out of nothing.
That's his second. Personal foul. The fourth team foul.
There's 1:54 left to play here in the fourth. The pass to Sohan. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
LeBron James.
And the NBA said expansion should wait until after the new CBA. Greg, that's done, so what new team?
I mean, Kevin, it seems like Seattle's been waiting forever. Professional teams have been crowding into Las Vegas, and don't sleep on Mexico City. A lot of potential fans south of the border.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. San Antonio again missing. Lakers shooting 64%. Beautiful all-around play by this offense. Over in the corner, Wood. And there's Davis. That's good on the assist by Wood.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And they've really had a dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one.
Well, once they'd taken the first 2 from them, you could just sense how this one was going to go.
Hey, you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Anthony Davis.
Yeah, and he was aggressive rebounding the ball tonight. I think his aggressiveness on the glass helped set the tone.
Shooting for.
And that one falls for Jones.
Trey Jones at the line for 2.
And so Jones nails both of them. That'll be a 5-second call.
Foul violation. San Antonio ball.
Here's Sohan. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
An emerging part of his game. Johnson's becoming a better playmaker.
Davis setting the pick for Russell. Trains the three-pointer.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
.40 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Russell kicks to James. This one for three. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Pass to Johnson. To the inside. Sohan, the pass to Jones. 5 to shoot. Wembanyama, a screen on Russell. Jones for three. It's hauled in by Wood. LeBron outside, and there's the drive. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have.
Thank you, David. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.